You're looking at your phone, and then it happens. A name appears. A name you haven't seen in years, maybe a decade. It's a message, a notification, a friend request from a ghost. And in that split second, something shifts inside you. It's not just nostalgia. It's a deeper feeling, a strange and sudden awareness of time, of distance. It's like hearing a faint echo from a canyon you left long ago. Most people would call it a coincidence, a random firing of the great social machine that connects us all. They'd smile, maybe write back, and move on. But you and I know it's never that simple. Nothing is. This is not a random event. It is a mechanism. The way things are arranged has a certain elegance, a certain logic to it. Think of your life not as a straight line, but as a vast, invisible web of connections. Every person you've known, every place you've been, every major decision you've made, they are all points of light in this web, connected by threads of shared experience. These threads are not just simple lines. They are woven from shared laughter, from secrets told in confidence, from moments of joy and even moments of pain. When you go through a significant inner change, when you fundamentally alter your direction, you don't just pull on a thread, you change its very color and texture. The entire web vibrates. It has to. You have introduced a new quality of light into your corner of the web, and the old connection points must react to this new illumination. The reappearance of an old friend is one of the clearest signals that such a tremor has occurred. This person is not just a person. They are a living anchor to a past version of yourself. They knew you when your thoughts were different, when your habits were different, when your very understanding of the world was different. They are a walking, talking photograph of a chapter you have since closed. It's like tending to a garden. Years ago, you planted certain things, and your life grew in a certain way. You've since moved on, cultivating an entirely new garden with different soil, different light. The old friend is a perfectly preserved flower from that old garden, suddenly appearing in your new one. Its presence feels out of place, and that is precisely its purpose. It's reality holding that old, pressed flower up against the vibrant, living ones you nurture today. And their sudden arrival is reality's way of holding that photograph up to you. It's a mirror from the past, presented to you in the now. The purpose of a mirror is to show you a reflection, and in this case, the reflection is all about contrast. The universe isn't interested in what they have to say or what they've been doing. It's interested in your reaction. It's holding up this perfect image of your past self and asking a simple, silent question. Do you recognize this person anymore? The discomfort, the strangeness, the feeling of looking at someone who should be familiar but somehow isn't. That is the message. It's a diagnostic check. It's reality giving you a tangible way to measure the invisible distance you have traveled internally. This isn't magic. It's the physics of consciousness. You changed, so the network that defines you has to recalibrate. And this person is the first sign of that recalibration. They are the living proof that you are no longer standing where you once stood. So, this mirror appears. This echo from the past finds you in the present. The first phase is just noticing it, feeling that strange vibration. The second phase is understanding what the reflection is actually telling you. The message is the confirmation of your next step. But what does that mean exactly? It means that the path you have chosen, the new direction you have taken, is correct. It is stable. It is real. Confirmation doesn't come during the chaos of change itself. It arrives just after, in the quiet moment when your new way of being has had a chance to settle. It's like developing a photograph. The image is captured in a flash, but the picture only becomes clear later, in a quiet, dedicated space. The inner work you've been doing was you capturing a new image of yourself. This moment is the picture finally developing. Think of it like this. When a ship leaves the harbor for the first few miles, it can still see the familiar shoreline. The old landmarks are visible. An old friend is a landmark from your old shoreline. The fact that you are seeing them now from a distance confirms that you have successfully set sail. If you were truly lost, if you were heading in the wrong direction, the signals would be different. You might be encountering people who pull you back into old, destructive habits. Those are also signals of a course correction being needed. But the reappearance of a neutral, old friend is different. It is a sign of validation. It's also a question of resonance. Everything gives off a certain hum, a quiet note. Your old self had a particular note, one that harmonized with the people and places of that time. Your old friend still hums at that note, but you don't. You've changed your resonance. When they appear, you feel the dissonance. It's not bad or good. It is simply a difference in tone. That feeling of slight disharmony is the confirmation. You no longer hum the same tune. Most people are living by old principles. They believe the world is a series of random accidents. A message is just a message. But the new understanding is that we are all part of an immense, interconnected whole. And this whole communicates. It speaks in the language of coincidence, of synchronicity, of sudden appearances. Learning to read these signals is the single most important skill you can develop. It's the difference between being a passenger in your life and being a navigator. This moment, this reappearance, is one of those signals. It's the universe telling you that your new internal coordinates are locked in. You are on the right course. A technical moment. If what you are hearing right now resonates with you, press the subscribe button. It's a way of showing that this information is valuable. So, you've recognized the signal. You've understood its meaning. Now comes the third and most important part, the activation. This knowledge isn't meant to be a passive observation. It is a tool. It is a green light. The confirmation of your next step is not just a confirmation. It's permission to accelerate. To accelerate means that the next time you are faced with a choice between the old way and the new way you've been building, you choose the new way without hesitation. The universe has just given you undeniable proof that your new compass is working. Imagine you built a new compass for yourself. You've been testing it, wondering if it's accurate. The sudden reappearance of this friend is like the magnetic North Pole itself appearing before you to say, yes, the needle you built points directly to me. It works. Now you can take that compass and walk into the deep forest of your future, trusting every single step. What do you do when this person writes to you, or when you meet them? You observe, but most importantly, you listen to yourself. Who are you in this conversation? Are you slipping back into your old persona? Or do you find yourself describing a life and a mindset that they barely recognize? This interaction is the final exam of your old self. When you speak from your new understanding, you are consciously solidifying your transformation. You are performing an action that declares to the very fabric of reality that you accept the new version of yourself. What if the feeling is one of sadness or loss? Embrace it. That sadness is a beautiful, final farewell. It's you grieving the person you had to leave behind to become who you are now. Acknowledging that grief is part of the activation. It's the final string being cut, freeing your balloon to rise. This is the moment to stop second-guessing. The doubts you had about whether you were doing the right thing. This event is here to silence them. The friend is the trigger. Your conscious reaction is the activation. You can thank them not for their message, but for the mirror they provided. You can honor the past you shared, but you do it from the solid ground of your present. You are no longer that person, and that is okay. In fact, it is the entire point. This confirmation is the final push you need. The job you wanted to leave, the city you wanted to move to, the project you wanted to start. The hesitation was the echo of your past self. Now, that echo has been given a face, and you can look at that face and say, "Thank you, but I am walking a different way now." If this video has changed something in you, write in the comments, "My next step is confirmed." Write it as a promise to yourself. Nobody